Rondo, I finna slam dunk. Get big on you fake pumps. That pumpin' no fake pump. Bitch fell for the pump fake. Got him talking like first take. Get it right on the first take. Hit the hole in the first.
He used to have like a bucket of them gents. Like he had 2 buckets. He had a bucket right here, a bucket right here, and he had like probably 10 of them in his bucket. And he would take one out of the bucket, solve it in under a minute, put it in the other one. He just kept doing that.
Damn.
So I always used to like want to do it, and I used to like piss him off because he showed me how to do it. Cause like you gotta like first you gotta the white and yellow side, right? Mm-hmm. You gotta make a cross. Then after you make a cross, then the other ones you gotta line them up like that. But I can't get past that. He used to get mad, like, man, yo, dumbass, just solve it. He like, you already solved it, just solve it. He used to get so mad at me, dog.
Damn, that's funny.
So that's why I brought it, because, like, it be reminding me of them times, because, like, you know how we getting older and stuff, and, like, he ain't the person he used to be no more.
Yeah.
So, you know, that kind of small stuff just remind you of, like, the people you grew up with.
Yeah.
Because I was talking about that yesterday, like, one of the hardest things about life is, like, first off is you don't figure it out till you old as hell and it's too late. Like you ain't even the young lit person you used to be. Then second off, it's like you gotta outgrow people you love. You know what I'm saying? That's like 2 of the hardest things about life. But anyway, man, as y'all see, man, we got a special guest in the building, returning guest. The Augusta legend, Libra. What's going on, Libra?
I appreciate it. Man, been chilling, living a family life now, bro. A lot has changed.
That was so. Congratulations on that. Also,
Thank you.
I actually was going to ask you a question about that. I was going to ask you how's motherhood, but then I seen that interview with Brittany Griner, and she was like, "Dad," and I was like, "What if you hit me with that? With the dad?"
No. So, I mean, look, it's parenthood, motherhood. Definitely, I'm a mother. I take advantage though on Father's Day and just like make my wife give me more shit.
Yeah.
So, but no, for real. Just motherhood has been a blessing, man. I have just really loved to watch little baby girl Charlotte just grow up. Like it's crazy how fast time has flew by. Like she's 7 months already, and just like she loves to play, she loves to laugh, smile, just a super happy baby. So it's been really cool.
Do you think being a parent has changed you so far?
Hell yeah.
Try to explain it to me a little bit, because when people tell me that, like, man, I'm telling you, having kids like changed you.
Yeah, it's well, the focus is not you anymore. You know what I mean? It's such a, and it's funny when you say that. I can't even fully explain. Probably no parent can, because it's like it gets me to the mentality of like listening to what reminds me of when Jerry Springer was having his quick little intro with Wale when it was like
about marriage.
Boom. It was like talking about the roller coaster. He was like, how can you be prepared for something you never had or been a part of or done? You know what I'm saying? So it's so new. I'm still adjusting as she's, getting older and growing and going through little development stages. She adjusts, and as she adjusts, we have to flex and everything for her because, again, she's a priority. Yeah. So, you just can't be as selfish. I mean, if you want to be involved and focused parent, you know what I mean? Some people can be selfish, you know what I mean? But you can't. And then I was having a conversation with Rail just about the fact that it's so many different buckets of time that you have at that point, because you have your family that you have to make time for, but then you have to break that down and make time for your kid, make time for your wife, and then you have to find time for yourself, and on a personal level, and then you also have to find the time for whatever you maybe your hobby or your creative side. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little adjustment. Still finding my way.
How do you manage all that though?
Oh man!
Like when do you find the time for yourself?
Look, I was gonna say you got to have time for work too. Man, I'm still finding ways. Still trying to adjust, still trying to figure it out. Taking advice from other parents. Just I guess it's a day at a time. I don't have it mastered at all. She's only 7 months, so. Again, it even changes as it goes. So it's like as soon as I probably have a hold on it, then she's gonna start school, and then I got to change and adjust for school, and Then once I probably get a master of her being in elementary school, she's gonna be a teenager, and then I'm trying to figure, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think it's gonna always change, you know. It's just I think that's the beauty of parenthood is keeping you on your toes, you know.
How you been going from Augusta for what, like 2-3 years now?
Almost 4 now, bro.
4?
Like, yeah, like when I think about it, because I've been.
Oh, you was in Jacksonville, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so-
forgot about Jacksonville.
Yeah, so I've been in DMV. I've been in PG County, which is right outside of DC, for 3 years. Coming up October 31st, because I remember I moved there like literally on Halloween. So
It's rough out there too. My brother was born out there.
it's
It's
wild.
rough.
It's wild.
It's
out
the
there.
White House, then it's a project.
Bro, it's so many different crimes going on and different things going on out there. Yeah, it's definitely rough. You got your sweet spots, but it's rough. It get rough in the sweet spots, so
Yeah.
it's definitely rough. But I've been there 3 years, and then I was in Jacksonville for like 6. So yeah, for about almost 4 years.
How'd you like Duval?
Man, I enjoyed it. They got great food. They have the
Yeah.
best food trucks, man. I stayed in a sweet spot. Like I had like my ultimate bachelor condo when I was there. Like all my homies, like SK came and visit. Yes, real. A couple of my homies came to visit, and you know, like a lot of the homies were like, "Man, this is like the spot, bro. Like this is the
Yeah.
ultimate spot. Like I feel like this is MTV Cribs. Like I think I already knew. I was preparing myself. I already knew that my move was going to DMV eventually. So I guess I just set it up to exactly what I wanted. You know, my ultimate
To enjoy the
last-
moment, too.
Yeah, the last bachelor spot and everything.
How far were you from the beach?
Like 10, 15 minutes. So from multiple beaches. So
Yeah.
I lived in like this brand new apartment, and they just had a lot of amenities and stuff, and it was like you said, 10 to 15 minutes from the beach. So it was cool. It was real sweet.
Yeah, Jacksonville a real cool area too. The beach got a high crime rate, but
Depends
that's
what
most
beach
places.
though. It depends what
Yeah,
beach
yeah,
too.
yeah.
But
I
yeah,
forgot the name of the beach that got all the crime, and
I
I
was
don't know why
around,
they
like-
picked that beach.
But you know what's so crazy too is like I literally was around 4 or 5 different beaches. Like of course, like depending on time, you know, on each one, but you know, time differences on each one. But you know, I was really close to a lot of them. A lot of them was dog friendly. It was one beach you could drive up on. You know, I had the Camaro still out there, so you drive fast in Florida. They don't care.
Yeah.
Like, so I had a lot of fun.
Camaro Florida like a whole nother world.
What? I was
Yes.
doing like it was a strip because my strip was like, you know, newly developed, properties and everything. So I had a strip where I could just like hit it, and I hit like 120 in the Camaro one night, well, a
Yeah.
couple nights, honestly. Like I used to loop
Out
that
there
thing
having
and just
fun.
having fun. Like
Yeah.
I walk the dog, have fun, eat. Like it was cool. It was cool. Like I didn't like my job at the time, but it was cool. It was cool. It was cool.
You been missing Augusta though?
Definitely, I miss the people.
Augusta miss you too.
Man, I can't tell. No, I'm just joking.
Nah.
Sometimes
I'm dead serious. I had a conversation and I mentioned you. I want to say like a month ago, and you know, it's the conversation everybody has about is there a music scene in Augusta, and I think I was a little drunk when I was talking about it, so I kept it short and sweet. I was like, man, ain't really been no music scene since Culture Fest stopped. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as Culture Fest took a hiatus, like it's been a weird. But also, like, I'll be around a couple other videographers, and I'm not gonna say it's not a music scene. It's just not a platform to showcase the artists that's out here now, because it's a lot of young kids out here that rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been seeing, I've seen a couple different spots that have not showcases, but like you said, like, a platform, not necessarily like Culture Fest. I think what people, what sets Culture Fest apart from a lot of different platforms is the fact that I think a lot of people have to understand, and I don't stress this enough, and I probably don't paint the picture enough to tell people that the reason behind Fresco having events, like musical events and Culture Fest, is because I was a kid on my grandmother's porch wanting to rap. Like, I wanted to rap. I wanted to, act. I wanted to do these performing arts type of things, and I did not have a platform. I played basketball. I played softball. So I had to go the sports route. And, that's the only platform that was provided to me, So I wanted to, later on, subconsciously, I realized I just wanted to provide that for other kids and, other people, because I truly do feel like we have so much talent in the city. And in so many different aspects, music, art, fashion, whatever it be, right? So it's genuinely a reason, the reason why I do Culture Fest is because I want to set a platform for everyone. And normally it's an open call, anybody could sign up. You pay a fee, a flat fee. I don't try to have it, super expensive or anything like that.
They still gonna complain about fees though.
Unfortunately, it's gonna be what it is, but
as soon as you say fee, they think you like trying to take advantage of something, like you about to get rich off of $20.
Exactly. I keep it a bare minimum, and literally what it does is cover the venue, cover whatever security has to be, cover whatever, the cost, what I'm saying, that is needed to put on the event. But that's the whole reason of doing Culture Fest. And I think sometimes other platforms are not necessarily that's the reason. Maybe they're connecting with the artists because they already have a following. Maybe they're connecting with the artists because they're they're paying them to perform, whatever the case may be on a larger scale. But that's why I do Culture Fest. Is truly, I really want to have an event for us to come out, network, come together as one on a unified front, able to learn from each other, see that you're not the only one possibly doing a certain thing, and able to really just kind of build your confidence and exercise your talent so you can get better and sharpen your skill.
Yeah, my dog Dorian, he always say that most people don't even know like what goes into putting on an event. Like they don't even know the beginning of it. So like that's why when you was just talking about like charging the artist for a fee, a lot of people would be like, oh, this person's trying to make all this money off of this event, but they don't even know like how much the building costs, or per every 75 people, you got to have X amount of security. Police officers. Then on top of that, security guards. Like,
man, look. So imagine me doing all that, and then on top of that, dealing with 20 plus artists, 15 plus vendors, dealing with. And
the artists come with personalities,
everything. I didn't realize it. It's crazy enough. And again, how much I love doing Culture Fest and everything. Like I look back and I was like looking at some pictures. I was trying to show somebody something. And over the years, literally like 2 weeks span after Culture Fest, I normally go to the hospital because I'm dehydrated. I'm like my body is like drained. You know what I mean? And like
putting the work in.
Literally, like you know what I'm saying. So people don't realize like how much you put in, the dedication and the passion you put in, to make it come alive, and for it to be successful. I've said it several times. I'm probably gonna say it till I'm blue in that face. Now I would love for this to change, but I don't make money off Culture Fest. I truly do this because I love the city and I love the people in it, and I want to create a platform. This year is a little bit different. It's a celebration. Super shout out to AE, because without AE, it wouldn't even be a celebration this year. It's really to, keep a Culture Fest alive. I was about a couple steps away from like RIP in it, I mean? Because sometimes, I do get a lot of the negative and from it. It's like sometimes it's just a little too much. It's like, okay, what about all the good we've done? A lot of people, I've seen some, podcasts and interviews where, you've asked that question, like the music scene, right? And they've had a lot of, love from Culture Fest and been on there every year or a platform, and they don't say anything about it, or they don't show any love to Culture Fest or whatever the platform we're doing. So sometimes that's, it hurts, you know what I mean? Because I'm doing this to show and give back to the artists, but again, if you're not pouring back on the return side, it's like, okay, where are we going? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I definitely shout out Culture Fest all the time. Like I probably could make like a whole video of me and Maine talking about it, because whenever we have an artist on, I think we bring it up probably every single time.
Man, I appreciate that.
This year you said it's a celebration, so this wouldn't technically be like a Culture Fest event. It's just celebrating Culture Fest. Can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So Unfortunately, we haven't had the opportunity to really be able to celebrate on Culture Fest Day, which is August 25th, every year. And
How did that day come about too? I didn't mean to cut you off.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
no, not at all, not at all. Michaela, I just really want to shout out Michaela. She actually got us really connected with the mayor at the time, the former mayor Hardy Davis. He actually, honored us with Culture Fest. She, wrote a letter, educated him on everything that Culture Fest stayed behind and what we did for the community. And he just really was just like, wow, how did I not know? How is the city not more involved? And he's really been a great ally ever since, I'm able to talk to him and, just communicate different ideas with him and stuff. And he came and honored us with a day, and that's just kind of like how it was birthed.
And how did this celebration day come about?
Yeah, so let me get back to that. So AE, again, shout out AE, AE the Cool. She came to me, she's a Fresco alumni. Her first time performing, and sometimes I kind of like water down these accomplishments, but her first time performing was at Fresco.
Yeah.
And to see the amazing artist that she's grown to be, she actually just reached out to me and, said, hey, Libra, let's do a celebration. She actually had a whole weekend event planned out, you know what I mean? And, unfortunately, I just knew my timing was such a crunch that I wasn't able to really, take on and really execute a whole weekend. But we were able to really do Sunday, connect with Brother B at Humanitary, and get it all together. We have AE performing, we have LaBeija performing her new project, first time performing this project. We have Charles Gray, and then we have Ayo Snoop doing the whole set that he's actually going to have some guest performances by Katie Slim. And then we also have Rock Life Zoe, and then we have Shine Hemp. So it's gonna be a really dope set, man. We also have DJ Bro Deer. So I want to make sure I say his name right, but DJ Bro Deer is gonna be on the ones and twos. So we looking out, man. We just waiting to come and celebrate with everybody. We're asking to come out and just have a fun time, man. It's really about us building up the awareness of what Culture Fest is and just celebration, and also just. We're preparing for December. We're going to do a 10-year anniversary event for Fresco.
And that's coming when? You said December?
Yeah, December. So the actual 10-year anniversary is 12/12/24. But we'll do an event probably like towards the end of December. I'll come back in town and do something.
Okay, so this event is totally separate from that event.
Yes.
Okay, because a lot of people was worried about like how you went about picking the guests for this event. They was like, oh, she just picked her friends. No.
I mean, far from the truth. Like, I really probably talked to 4 people on the regular, and none of them are really artists. So, or they're retired artists at this point. Like, but no, like AE, which I am close with. She's a Fresco alumni. She is headlining, but she's actually an amazing artist. I mean, I think that's undeniable. So she's gonna headline her project as well for the first time. I mean, performing her project for the first time. LaBeija actually just dropping a recent project. It just made sense. She hasn't performed in a long time. Charles Gray actually has done a poem for Fresco and Culture Fest and different things. So. He was a no-brainer to kind of have in that flowed with them. And Ayo Snoop has been consistent with dropping music as well. It's not so much of like picking certain artists and picking certain artists above others. I have a lot of plans for, a lot of artists to be a part of Fresco 10-year anniversary. So, this was really a snippet. And, true enough, we have so much talent in the city, I couldn't get everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this wasn't a showcase where it was the open platform for a lot of artists to sign up. So this is, again, a celebration. We want you to come out, network, find out how to sign up for Fresco 10-year anniversary, how to sign up for Culture Fest 2025. But this is just not as big a platform. We're going to open doors at 5 p.m., and the show ends at 9. So I'm sorry, 10. So no, 9 p.m. So let me get that time right. So 5 to 9. So it's really a shorter, more condensed celebration, like I said, versus a showcase and a cultural festival that we normally have.
So, the 10-year anniversary is going to be the event that people are used to. This is just going to be a celebration somewhere for people to come out, support, and have a good time.
Absolutely.
How do people go about trying to get on the 10-year celebration though?
Yeah,
if an artist wants to perform.
Yeah, absolutely. So please reach out to me via email to frescocorner@gmail.com. That's FRESCOCORNER@gmail.com. Or reach out to me on Instagram, which is Fresco and Friends. So that's FRESCOAND FRIENDS. That's on IG. So just reach out to me. Let me know that you're interested in signing up as an artist or vendor. And then, of course, I actually get details to you. I start a sign up, list for you, get you on the sign up list, but I'll get you more details as the time gets closer.
And what's going on with the merch? You gonna be selling merch at the events?
Yeah, so man, that's cool. I mean, I hate that this probably come out after Culture Fest, but I will.
I'm gonna put it out tomorrow.
Oh, bet. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So look, Fresco pop-up will be at the event tomorrow. I'm actually gonna do a discount sale kind of situation. Since you're already paying at the door, I'm doing a $20 sale for most items and $30 for my Fresco jerseys. So we're gonna have a nice little sale. Come on in, get your Fresco merch, get right, have fun, get you a smoothie from Humanitary. And let's just turn up, man. Get you signed up for an event if you're looking to sign, want to be a part of the next event. Let's just enjoy and just, vibe. That's really what we're looking to do.
You got some new pieces that you're going to have out there?
Yeah, I got a couple new pieces I haven't really showcased, so I'm looking forward to, having that out there too. So you just got to come to see it.
And one last thing we got to get on before we get out too. You still plan on running for the mayor of Augusta one day?
Man, I don't even
You know you used to tell us that all the time when you first met me.
I know, boy. I don't know anymore.
How you feeling about like politics right now?
That's the thing,
because
politics.
like I told you before we started recording, like we getting a little bit older, so like our ways of thinking and like we're a little bit more open to the to like what's going on around us now. So how you feel politically now?
Man, so honestly, I don't know about that mayor thing anymore. Look, I would love to, but just the honest, I just feel like it is a lot, and it's so many. The game is rigged. I feel like, you know what I mean. Like
you could run for district like Jason Lee though.
You know what? And that's why I say I feel like it would be, I would have to find a position that I feel like I can be impactful in the ways I want to be impactful. Yeah. Because as a mayor, definitely you can be impactful and you will be impactful, but you can make a lot of changes. But, and what I would like to do is stay close to the community, be able to find ways to really connect with the youth. And really, to me, I feel like, and I think I've said this before, is like, the saying of the youth is the future has been lost, you know what I'm saying? And they are, and they will always be the future, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's so important to pour into the youth, pour into the people. And when the youth is not just the 8 and 9-year-olds, it's not the 13 and 14-year-olds, it's honestly 25 and below. Yep. You know what I mean? So I feel like we have to pour into the youth. You have so many amazing and brilliant young adults that have ideas, that want to make a difference, but unfortunately if you silence them or they don't feel like they have a voice, it's going to water down, and they're going to feel like they're in that cage, and they're going to conform to just being that norm and not being the best of themselves, or even feeling like they can't be themselves. You're never going to be the top tier of who you can be if you can't be true to who you are. So, I really feel like it's important to pour into our youth. And, if I can find a position to do that, I would love to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. If it's just a consultant or continue to just be in what I am doing right now, however it could be. Like, I have a wish to have a fresco house one day where we can do those things for the youth and do more. You know what I mean? Have more than just one day of Culture Fest. Having where weekly events where kids could come and really, express their creative side. Have a studio, have an art room, have a silence room where if you want to write. But I would love to own a house downtown to provide that for the youth.
Yeah, the city of Augusta definitely needs you to move back then because these kids out here need some kind of place they can go to, because I think that's what's really getting lost nowadays. And I think it's also a disconnect between their generation and the generation above ours.
Yeah.
And that's probably what's like causing all the ruckus.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's funny. I was talking about the 6ix9ine effect, and when I say that, definitely not talking about the dude. I'm talking about you're sitting at it, you're looking at a number, and that your viewpoint is 9 and their viewpoint is 6.
Yeah.
It's not always that someone is wrong. You know what I mean? You have to sit down and listen and understand where someone, their point of view. You know what I mean? And I feel a lot of times we, not myself, but again, like we're talking about the older generation or just older generations, we're so quick to kind of say something negative about the youth instead of giving them a chance to really listen to what how they feel or their views or their ideas again,
Mm-hmm. So it's over with for the mayor thing.
Man, I don't know. I doubt it. After having a kid too, man, y'all not about to have my kid all over stuff. Be messing with my kid.
Man, I say that all the time.
That's when I'm gonna lose the mayor right there. As soon as somebody messing with my child.
I told Maine on the pod before, like it's crazy, like meeting new people when I first started podcasting, just watching them change over the years. Man. Because I remember, I think we did a pod with you one time in a hotel. We had shot like 5 pods that day, and you came in there and you was like, man, I'm probably gonna run for mayor. Like that's one of the first things you said, and now you like, nah, I ain't running for mayor. Like I don't know about that. Like that's kind of crazy. Politics is crazy, period, nowadays. Like you've been seeing the Democrats trying to like appeal to our age group, which I can't even believe they're picking our age group. They got Meg the Stallion up there and Little John. I'm like, hey, bro, this ain't how you go about that.
Look, I would have to run for mayor when we get to our 50s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I have to wait till y'all vote for me.
Yeah. And that'll be some interesting times.
I got to be strategic with it because I got to get my, come back in time because I got to be here long enough.
Yeah, you got to be a resident in the city for so long.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
But yeah, before we get off, just tell the people, because it's coming out tomorrow morning, which is the same day as the event. Just plug the event, so we make sure we get people out there and support. We need need people to support.
Look, I'm gonna say this: I've supported so many artists for so many years. I'm asking you to come support us. Okay, I understand that necessarily you may not be performing, but this is a moment that you can show Fresco Culture Fest that you have love for us and come and support. Celebrate the day, okay? I definitely wish I had a platform for everybody, but this is just a big celebration for us. So come out, show love, get some celebration. Just show love for 8/25. It's Culture Fest Day. All right, come out to Humanitary, 5 p.m. doors open, 305 8th Street, Augusta, Georgia, downtown. Man, we just gonna vibe out. We got some great performances, great music. Show ends at 9 p.m., so please be there. And that's it, guys. Like I said, reach out to me if you're interested in getting signed up. But definitely, I want to see you. I want to see you at the event. First come, first serve for all my artists and stuff that's at the event. Get you on the sign-up sheet first. All right, guys.
Yeah, man, that's all we got for today. We out, man. Appreciate you for coming too, dog. And I'm going to definitely be at the event.
Man, I appreciate you, bro. I really do appreciate you. And I love y'all, Augusta. I love all the artists, the creatives here, all the people here. I do miss y'all. And, I'm going to keep, making sure I come in, drop in and out. Fresco 10-year anniversary coming up in December as well. So keep your eye out.
And we out, man.